Deep inside the data centers powering our digital world, the logic of computing is changing. We are seeing a transition from software that waits for instructions to systems designed to act on their own. Google provided the financial proof for this transition at Cloud Next 2026, committing $750 million specifically to help its partners build and deploy autonomous AI agents. This transition requires a different physical architecture. Google is now deploying 8th-generation TPU chips, hardware built for agentic workflows that replace the traditional processing loop with continuous self-feeding tasks. These specialized chips allow agents to execute long chains of actions in the background, completing complex objectives without constant human intervention. OpenAI is following the same trajectory with its next model, codenamed Spud. Launching as GPT-6, it sets a new baseline for what these autonomous systems can comprehend. Enterprise demand for these high-capability models is scaling as fast as the labs can ship them. Shortly after Anthropic released Claude Opus 4.7, their annualized revenue climbed from $9 billion to over $30 billion. With billions in capital and specialized hardware now deployed, computing has shifted from a tool for asking questions to a platform for finishing tasks. Andre Karpathy describes the modern large language model as a primary operating system, one built with months of persistent memory. Google's new agent-to-agent protocol, or A2A, enables AI nodes built by different companies to transmit data and share tasks without human intermediaries. When connected to web browsing agents like Project Mariner, this network autonomously pulls live internet data to update its internal ecosystem. When AIs can communicate and collaborate directly, productivity is limited only by a human's ability to architect and direct these networks. Quickening pace, this architecture scales down to the individual level, putting the capabilities of a full production house onto a single laptop. 11 Labs recently launched 11 Creative, a workspace that unifies voice cloning, music generation, and video creation into one environment. Their Flows system uses a drag-and-drop node map to automate production handoffs. A single idea triggers a pipeline that scripts, voices, and localizes a project, allowing an Indian edtech creator to dub their curriculum into 70 languages at a fraction of the cost. By automating the repetitive handoffs between creative tasks, one operator commanding a connected stack can now match the volume of a 20-person company. This shift is creating a localized economic surge, with India positioning itself as a central hub for the agentic economy. A joint report by NASSCOM and BCG projects that enterprise adoption will drive India's AI market to $17 billion by 2027. The arrival of this growth, the Ministry of Electronics and IT formed the TPEC Committee, a standing advisory body acting as an AI war room to balance innovation with national safety. The Indian market is building its own infrastructure and writing its own legislation, directly capturing the economic value generated by the move into agentic AI. The arrival of systems capable of independent execution has triggered a public debate among industry leaders regarding the future of human labor. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei warns of widespread job displacement, while Meta's Yann LeCun argues that economists, not technologists, should lead the conversation on labor transitions. Anthropic's most powerful model, Claude Mythos, is currently restricted to only 50 organizations. Its creators believe the model's raw capability is too high for a public release, offering it only for defensive security use. These autonomous systems present a choice. They will replace those who wait for instructions, but they will empower those who learn to direct them. AI will not replace everyone, but people who understand AI will replace those who don't. You can start mastering these systems today at the Sin School of AI.